Kurt is all dressed up because he had a meeting with our accountant, with our bookkeeper. I had originally hoped that we could go out for a walk today once all our check-ins were here. Well, two things. First of all, Kurt reminded me that he had a meeting this afternoon with our bookkeeper. So that meant we were not going to be able to go out for a walk. And number two, it is now like 5:30.
Who's trying to get a hold
It's
of me?
5:30 at night, and
Yep.
all our guests are not here yet, so we wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. But the reason why I wanted to get out, I'm kind of desperate to get out, is that we just haven't been out in a long time. When they were making the old original Star Trek show in the 60s, in order to save money, they would do what they called bottle shows. And bottle shows only took place on the Enterprise because they had those sets already built, so they didn't have to spend any money to make sets. So I'm beginning to feel like this vlog is becoming a bottle show because we haven't been anywhere, and it's just all within the confines of 7 Central and Charm. And so I apologize. I am desperate to get out and start showing you Provincetown again. And maybe by some miracle, I'll be able to edit these so that they don't seem like they're bottle shows.
We can't go out, we can't do anything because all the check-ins, all the checkouts, all the phone calls, all the bookings, everything, has to go through the front desk. And we have somebody that does it for both ends. He's out for personal reasons, but he comes back Sunday.
So hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm finally gonna be able to get out, and Kurt and I are gonna be able to have our lives back again. It's too much.
A semblance of our lives.
Yes, a semblance of our lives. But we're gonna join the gym, and I want to clean my studio and start painting again. And I want to take walks, and I want to do stuff, and I want to enjoy this beautiful place that we live.
In. This beautiful place we live in. This beautiful place where we live.
This beautiful place that we live.
In. That don't sound right, don't it? At our age, this is not how we envisioned us at this point of owning these doing. And so we've just been anchored here, and it sucks. It just sucks. So it's not been great. And I don't mean to sound selfish. I don't mean to sound whatever, but we're 60 years old. So trying to get some quality of life issues back and stuff and do all this, we've worked all these years for what? Sitting back at the front desk and, chained to this building. So that's the bad side. The good side is I'm getting all kinds of little stupid things done. I'm going through all the collections, all the employees snuck away in different parts of the property, getting rid of all that stuff. So I guess that was good. But the employee that was out is coming back, so we're going to start up again.
And it gave you an opportunity to get stuff done in your garden. You've been enjoying your garden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my wormless garden. Yeah.
You wouldn't want worms.
I do want worms. They're good. Worm scat, I think they call it. Worm casting. Okay. Worm castings are like gold. I mean, I'm almost tempted to follow worms around with a little cup because they're gold in the gardening world. There are no worms on the Cape, though, so my cup would not runneth over.
The soil on Cape Cod is mostly sand. The very top part is not because of the organic matter that has grown, but you don't have to go very far down to just realize that we live on a big sand dune.
We built our houses on sand.
We really did. Let's talk about your composting. Kurt is trying to compost, and so he bought red worms for his compost pile. Red wigglers.
Wiggler. Not
And-
wiggle. red wigglers.
As you may remember, we had a robin's nest. Well, guess what the mommy and daddy robin were feeding their chicks?
Worms are hard to come by on Cape Cod because it's all sand, but I swore they snuffed them out because our compost pile is in the alley over there, and I didn't have time to do it, so I asked somebody to do it. And they spread them out, and they said most of them crawled in right away. So I said, go put some water on them, then they'll go down because maybe the soil's too hard. Because I just started my compost last year, and we got really rough soil here. And lo and behold, those freaking robins would just go around out the courtyard and down the alley, and had a feast of my red wigglers.
How sad is that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there are some surviving worms, and hopefully they will do the worm nasty and produce more worms. So we are still waiting for guests, but it's martini time, we think. So
Martha locked the front door. It's martini time.
You get that? Martha locked the... What? Why Martha?
Just came up with it.
Oh, it's good.
It's trademarked. Nobody else can use it. I've come up with a lot of sayings, and other people use them. And they catch on nationwide. My first one was, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. And I heard it on the TV. I came up with that when I was in my mid-20s. So 30 years ago. Oh.
Package delivery is here. You see what this is like? I'm finding that as we go further into high season, we're not even near high season yet. 4th of July is in a week and a half. That is the start of high season. But it gets harder and harder to vlog because all of this stuff keeps interfering. Anything else?
Martini time.
Martini time.
Good. See ya.
Bye-bye. Oh my gosh. Look what I unexpectedly find myself doing again today. Luckily, it's not for the whole day. I only need to be out here right now because there's a check-in coming and there are guests who've left their bags with us. So they're going to be coming back in a little while to get their bags. The check-in will be coming in a little while too. So I'm probably only gonna need to be out here for maybe 1.5 hours, probably at the most. So it's not the whole day, but I was not expecting to be back on the front porch today. And here I am.
see.
We've completed the Portuguese festival and the blessing of the fleet, and we've vlogged none of it.